Look, I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I decided to platinum this game is literally Norman Reedus. So I don't know what to say except today we're gonna get the platinum for ever since I binge watched The Walking Dead in 2021, this game has been on my radar, since I absolutely fell in love with the show.
It's human nature to come.
Death Stranding has a staggering 63 trophies, and the platinum grind is literally the definition of insanity.
Doing the exact same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again.
But without further ado, let's go. So the game starts with the main man himself, Sam Porter Bridges, aka Norman Reedus, riding a bike. A drop of rain falls on his hair, turning it white. This rain is called Timefall, and it ages everything it touches. Shortly after that, he crashes into a woman and goes to hide from the rain in a cave nearby. There again, he meets the woman. She introduces herself as Fragile. That is also the first time we witness the BTs, short for Beached Things, which are creatures stuck between the world of the living and the dead. Fragile also has a weird fetish for these bugs called cryptobites. It's not only a fetish though, because they're actually healing and basically serve as the primary healing system of the game. After that, Fragile leaves and we go to finish our delivery while this banger plays in the background. We arrive at Central North City, where we deliver our package and get our first trophy. Good Samaritan! First trophy, deliver your first piece of lost cargo. And so the journey begins. We also get a trophy delivering is what I do for completing the prologue of the game. Delivering is what I do. Complete the prologue. Porter. Then we meet this guy called Igor, who tells us that we need to deliver this body to an incinerator to burn it, since in the world of Death Stranding, if a body is left to decompose for a long period of time, it causes a void out, which can destroy whole cities. We take the body, but get attacked by BTs on the way. We crash, the driver dies, Igor dies, we cause a void out, and Sam dies. Well, he actually died, but Sam is a repatriate, meaning he can bring himself back to life by going inside his body and getting a thumbs up from a baby. Sometimes I really want what Hideo Kojima is smoking, man. We see Norman release his ass cheeks and get the title drop. Sam wakes up handcuffed to a bed, so freaky shit right there, and meets this guy called Deadman. He explains some stuff, basically a lot of exposition dump. At the end he tells that he's not actually there, that this is a hologram, and to meet him in a different building. We go there, meet this guy Die Hardman, who introduces us to our supposed mother, Bridget Strand, who is actually the president of the United States of America. We learn that she has cancer, so we go to her and she tells us that we need to connect the country together. Sam don't wanna do that, and then she tries to grab us, but Sam moves back and they both fall together and she fucking dies. So I guess we now have a mission, and it is to connect America, or what's left of it. A bit after that, Die Hardman and Deadman tell Sam that his sister Amelie has been abducted and that connecting America would also help save her. Sam does really love her, so now he has a good reason to connect America back together. Sam takes Bridges' body to an incinerator with the help of his new baby friend Bibi, which can help us detect the BTs and move through BT territory stealthily. Next trophy could quite literally make this platinum impossible, because for this trophy, like and be liked, I have to be liked. Like and be liked. Give your first like. We get a baby's blessing by being an absolute goofball in front of a mirror. That works in real life too as well, by the way. A baby blessing. Get a like from baby. The next trophy, soothing sounds, we get for using the music player in our private room for the first time. Soothing sounds. Then for apprentice builder we need to complete a first structure. It doesn't matter what we pick, a sand, a ladder, a climbing anchor, so I picked the easiest, which is a sand, and got the trophy. Apprentice builder. Sam couldn't hold it in anymore, so he went to go
Take this.
to earn us a trophy. I couldn't hold it in. Damn, a fucking mushroom guru. Connecting our first affiliate to the UCA gets us a trophy, and there are dozens of them scattered throughout the world of Death Stranding. And there are few trophies which are connected to this, so they're quite important.
Ooh, a new day for the UCA.
For the trophy Great Deliverer, we need to reach grade 60 in these delivery violation categories. Points for these are earned by doing different types of deliveries such as time-based, to get points in the delivery time category, and quantity-based deliveries for delivery volume points. So, you get the point. Here I reached grade 10 in the miscellaneous category, and for that I actually got a trophy. Prominent Porter. On the way to the next order, my boots got damaged, so I changed them and that earned me the trophy. Boots are Porter's best friend. Change footwear for the first time. Okay. This one is kinda weird. For the trophy, the custom kit, we need to unlock any customization option in the game. It is of course unmissable. Kinda weird to get a trophy for unlocking an option in the game, but yeah, we got it. The custom kit. Next we got one of the trophies I mentioned earlier about connecting affiliates, and here it is for getting a connection level 3 with a facility. Well connected, another trophy, wow. We're moving very fast actually. 18% done. Falling from high places or getting caught by BTs makes BB pretty stressed, and if we do it enough, BB will start crying. And for the trophy Sleep Tight Little BB, we need to soothe it to sleep. Sleep tight little BB, what? I was peeing, still the crying BB and stopped the crying for the first time. Well, I didn't, I just peed, but I guess, okay. Then I got an order to recover some Caro crystals, which I did, and for that I got the trophy Caro Crafter. For next trophy we need to throw a shout in the dark and have it returned. Hello! Hey you! A shout in the dark. Continuing on with the playthrough, we completed some everyday deliveries, eventually getting the trophy The People's Porter for reaching a total of 2400 likes on the result screen, and of course everyday delivery for completing a standard order. Everyday delivery. On the way back from a delivery I got caught by some BTs, triggering a boss fight with this BT creature called a Catcher, where I used schematic grenades, which are grenades that use Sam's blood, since his blood is toxic to them because he is a repatriate. With the help of these grenades I quickly took care of this creature, earning a trophy for it. Oh shit, I killed it! Catcher Crusher! Defeat the Catcher! Next up I got the trophy Building Bridges for reaching Bridge Link Grade 1. To earn these points we need to get likes from players in the same server as us. Because if you didn't know, in Death Stranding people can interact with structures you've built, or items you've given in the share lockers, and award you likes. It's not fully multiplayer, but it makes you feel like you're not alone in the world of Death Stranding. Not that I won't enjoy the company of Normski over here. Moving on back to the story, for the trophy we need to complete episode 2, Amelie, where after burning Bridget's body, we return to capital Knot City, and we are tasked with connecting America. Sam agrees and sets out with a Cupid device to connect prepper stations and Knot cities to the Cairo network. Prepper stations are like facilities but are stationed in remote locations, and all of these preppers have a unique spin to them, offering you different rewards for getting them to max level, like equipment and cosmetics. So along the way Sam reaches Port Knot City, where he's attacked by Pagan, Joe, not that guy, Sam, no, it wasn't Sam. How many fucking guys has this guy played? But I love Troy Baker. He is attacked by Hicks, who summons a giant BT. After a bloody battle, we manage to defeat it. Afterwards we meet with Fragile, and together we take a boat across the Great Crater Lake to Lake Knot City. In Lake Knot City, I made a donation of equipment to earn the trophy Giver of Gifts. For the trophy The Automation Revolution, we need to send a delivery bot to complete an order. These are basically what you think they are, robots which can complete deliveries. They're quite bad at their job though, so don't think I can use them as a crutch or anything. Also, before continuing with the story, I need to explain the concept of beaches in Death Stranding. Beaches are unique personal realms that exist between the world of the dead and the living. They reflect individual characters, subconscious minds, and memories, acting as transition zones for souls after death. These beaches are central to the game's plot, allowing Sam to interact with the dead and return to life. That's basically what being a repatriate is. They symbolize the boundary between life and death. On the trip to Lake Knot City, Fragile shares her past with Sam, revealing that her body has been damaged by the timefall rain, and that she runs her own delivery company, Fragile Express. Upon arriving in the central region of America, we're tasked with doing a lot, and I mean a lot of orders to connect nearby preppers and facilities. Here we also unlock the Fragile Jump, which is essentially the fast travel mechanic of the game. I'll use this quite a lot in the cleanup. While doing deliveries for the nearby people, we hear different opinions about Fragile. Some see her as a hero for saving lives in South Knot City, while others view her as a terrorist for destroying Middle Knot City. Fragile neither confirms nor denies these claims, allowing Sam to form his own opinion. We get this delivery by this nice guy.
Oh, hi. Sam Bridges, I presume? Sorry about that. The system seems to be on the fritz. One of the packages wasn't processed properly and got left out of the order. It says here the client is Fragile herself. Someone double-tagged it so the system couldn't tell whether it's for Fragile Express or Bridges. Anywho, really sorry for the holdup, and careful, the contents are fragile. It's okay.
Now we deliver it to South Knot City.
It says here the client is Fragile herself. Careful, the contents are fragile.
Higgs actually tricked me into blowing up South Knot City. I didn't understand that I needed to speak to Fragile on the way to South Knot. She would have told me that what I was actually carrying was a bomb. Anyhow, I googled it and I actually had to throw it into the lake near South Lake. So I did that and neutralized the bomb. Fragile explains how Higgs once actually forced her to carry a bomb through timefall rain, permanently damaging her body except for her head and face, which were protected by a mask. We are in a war zone, and we see no other than the guy who's been appearing in hundreds of flashbacks at this point, who's played by Hannibal himself, Mads Mikkelsen. After a battle with a mysterious man, Sam appears outside of South Knot City again, with almost no time at all having passed since entering the Warzone beach. Sam is then given his next assignment, to bring supplies to Mama, who is looking to fix the issue with the Cupid that caused the chiral disturbance in the atmosphere, which sent us to the Warzone in the first place. Upon arriving on Mama's lap, Sam learns that Mama's baby is a BT that died in her womb. Mama, accepting her child's fate, gives Sam a new Cupid and sends him to Mount Knot City to meet her sister Lochna, who can fix the Cupid's disturbance. Lochna, believing Mama abandoned and stole her child, is uncooperative. Mama asks Sam to bring her to Lochna and gives him a chiral cutting cuff to sever BT ties, which he uses on Mama's BT child. This cutting cuff essentially makes it possible to kill BT stealthily and without any additional weapons. Sam and Mama are attacked by Higgs, who yet again summons a BT, which I could have avoided, but my stupid ass didn't know and fought it. It drained my health tremendously, but somehow I managed to reach Mount Knot City. Mama dies after reuniting with Lochna. Why did she die? I don't understand. I'm just confused. And her spirit merges with Lochna. I don't know why, but it just sent me into laughter seeing Lochna touch her own face. It was funny as fuck for some reason. Hideo Kojima is a madman, man. Okay. I love Hideo. Not only for the games he makes, but also for his Instagram account. If you have never seen it, he's like the most random person ever. Lucknow then upgrades Sam's Cupid, enabling him to continue his mission to make America whole again. Remember the cutting curve that Mama gave us? Well, for the trophy rest in pieces, we need to use it on a BT. After all that traversing around the map, I decided to take a nap, earning me the trophy Snooze and Soothe. Deadman informs Sam that BB, now suddenly called Lou by Sam, is losing its BT tracking functions. During a very, I should say, intimate shower conversation, Deadman warns Sam about Die Hardman, hinting at the darker past. Deadman then takes BB for recalibration, leaving Sam to connect several prepper stations alone through dangerous BT territory without Lou. After war, Deadman asks Sam to meet him near Mount Knot City. Upon arrival, Supercell transports Sam, Deadman and BB to a war zone resembling World War II. Sam yet again faces the soldier from the BT flashbacks, this time without BB's guidance for the first half of the journey. He eventually finds Deadman and retrieves BB, then defeats the soldier, freeing them from the war zone beach. Back at Mount Knot City, Deadman identifies the soldier as Clifford Unger, a veteran of the Iraq War. Sam is then ordered to take Mama's body to Hartman, a researcher in the mountains near Mount Knot City, with BB back, though it no longer fully remembers Sam. Sam then sets out on a new mission. After doing all these story things, I got the trophy well traveled, for traveling 80 kilometers and completing an order. Tired of all the traveling, I decided to take a quick bath, and earn the trophy so can sigh. Sam arrives at Hartman's lab. He finds him asleep, with the timer counting down from 3 minutes. Hartman wakes up and discusses the origins of the Death Stranding, but is interrupted by his condition, which causes him to go into cardiac arrest every 21 minutes, during which he searches for his lost family on a beach. Hartman tasks Sam with delivering ancient artifacts and connecting researchers with the Chiral network. He concludes that there have been at least 5 previous Death Strandings linked to the extinction entity. I'll explain what these extinction entities are a bit later. Deadman then instructs Sam to continue to Edge Knot City to complete the Chiral network. After reaching the tar belt that separates the central from the west region of America, we need to go against our instincts and get caught by BTs. Upon getting caught, we get dragged as we do every other time, but this time, the BT drag us to the other side of the tar belt, and we only have to escape the BT to reach the west region. Upon arrival, we face Higgs, who summons a giant humanoid BT to attack us. After defeating it, Sam and Fragile pursue Higgs to the beach for a final confrontation. Not gonna work, buddy? Oh, this sequence is so cool. This sequence is so damn cool. Hideo is a genius. Come on, Sam. Boom. Goddamn. Sam leaves Higgs to Fragile for revenge and then encounters Amelie and Die Hardman on the beach. Die Hardman confronts Bridget with a handgun, but Clifford Unger intervenes, pulling Bridget away. Amelie pushes Sam into the water and he appears in the living world, waking up in a safe house on the other side of the tar belt. After completing the Chiral network, Sam is asked to return to capital Knot City, retracing his journey back to the east coast. After a hard journey, he reaches Lake Knot City and is caught in a supercell, which transports him yet again to a war zone beach, this time in the Vietnam War. In a final confrontation with Clifford Unger, Sam fights and defeats the ex-soldier one last time on the war zone beach. Afterwards, they have a conversation.
Are you the father? They told me your name was Sam Porter, but you were Sam Bridges, my bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future.
Sam then wakes up freed from the beach, finding himself in Port Knot City, in the eastern region. In Port Knot City, he is assigned his final delivery, a shipment of cryptobytes, to Capital Knot City to heal Fragile, who is near death from teleporting everyone else back to the east coast. On the way, we defeat a giant BT whale before arriving at Capital Knot City. Sam saves Fragile by making her eat a cryptobyte. With Fragile partially recovered, they discover that Amelie is the extinction entity. Yes, the woman Sam considered like a sister or even a mother to him is the extinction entity. So we need to kill her. Since Amelie only exists on the beach, Sam needs Fragile to teleport him there. Fragile regains her strength and sends Sam to confront Amelie, since she is gearing up for not just another Death Stranding, but the final Stranding, the final extinction. On Amelie's beach, Sam confronts her about her lies and manipulations. Amelie admits she is the extinction entity and asks Sam to stay with her, certain that the final extinction is inevitable. Sam chooses to fight against it and embraces Amelie by giving her a hug, showing her she isn't alone and convincing her to delay Earth's destruction. Amelie then explains everything that had happened to her, starting with Bridget having a near-death experience while having surgery for cervical cancer. This resulted in Bridget's body and soul splitting off into two separate beings, one being the Bridget who died in the beginning of the story, and the other being Amelie, trapped on the beach forever. However, it was thanks to her connection to Sam that Amelie was finally able to make a connection with the living being in the outside world. Sam is then trapped on the beach until Deadman uses BB to connect to the other side and pulls Sam back to the world of the living. What follows leads to the end of the Death Stranding, where Die Hardman is eventually named President of the United States of America, and Sam leaves Bridges to be on his own. After bidding farewell to his allies and a great showing of acting ability by the actor playing Die Hardman, Sam learns that Lou has passed away. Deadman tells Sam to take Lou to an incinerator. Along the way, Sam connects deeply with Lou, experiencing flashbacks of Cliff's life from a cinematic perspective. And then it gets revealed.
My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're on that bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Sam is Clifford's son. The baby Cliff was talking to all that time wasn't Lou, but instead was Sam. After Bridget shot and killed Cliff and Sam by mistake, Amelie rescued BB, which evidently led to the Death Stranding event that nearly destroyed the world. The final scene shows Sam pull Lou from the pod and desperately try to resuscitate it. This eventually works, and in the last shot it is revealed that Lou is a girl named Louise, the same name that Sam had planned to give his daughter that his late wife Sarah was Karen when she died. Thanks for everything. Goddamn. Death Stranding has only one type of collectibles. These collectibles are memory chips, and getting them all will get me the trophy Fount of Knowledge. But right now I got one, and for that I got the trophy A Thirst of Knowledge. After that I started the grind for Growth of Legend and Best Beloved, and after a few orders I got pumped Porter for delivering 3000 kilograms of cargo, and delivery is done for completing 36 standard orders. To get around the map quicker, it is advisable to use either ziplines or vehicles. The problem with the vehicles though is that the terrain in Death Stranding is very uneven and hard to traverse, so that's why we're going to rebuild the roads around the map, which connect all the big cities around the map and their distribution centers. So for rebuilding our first road, I got the trophy All Roads Lead to the UCA. I love my baby and my baby loves me. It loves me so much actually that it earned me the trophy Childminder for reaching maximum connection with it. Continuing to do orders, I eventually reached 50,000 likes on the result screen, earning a trophy for that. One of the preppers around the map constantly asks for pizza. He wants nothing but that. He also doesn't have a picture, so I decided to investigate. And by going inside his station, I realized that this Peter Englert guy is actually Higgs, and for that I got a trophy as well. The next trophy we get when we read 100 interviews. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even read them at all. I don't really find them interesting, but by going over them it counts as being read, so I got a trophy for that. And immediately following that I got a trophy The Post Guides the Present for reading 100 mails. Eventually after doing a fuck ton of deliveries, I got a trophy Hooked on Delivering for delivering 700 items of cargo. And a bit after that, the trophy Great Deliverer for reaching grade 16 in all delivery violation categories. I then finally completed the trophy in Sam We Trust, which we get for connecting all facilities to the UCA. And a bit after some more deliveries, I got the trophy Birth of a Legend for completing 10 premium deliveries within a violation of Legend of Legends in every single category. I then finally got the trophy Best Beloved for reaching maximum connection level with all facilities, which was by far the worst grind alongside Growth of a Legend, which we're gonna get a bit later. I then literally just needed an easy win, so I decided to get the trophy A Helping Hand for issuing my first supply request. And I followed that by disposing of chiralium contaminated cargo in the Crater Lake for the first time, which, to say in English, basically means that I threw the contaminated cargo of the junk dealer prepper into the lake nearby and got a trophy for that. For this trophy I finally locked in and I decided to get all memory chips around the map. I turned on Spotify and I went collecting. Eventually after a good 3 hours I got them all and got the trophy. Then I decided that enough is enough and I decided to attack the mules which had plagued me for my entire playthrough. I just realized that I didn't explain what mules are, so I'm gonna explain it fast. Basically they're porters that really like the high they get from delivering orders. So they steal other people's cargo because it's easier. A cool concept, but they're quite easy to deal with, so not that scary. But yeah, I went to their camp, destroyed them for the trophy. Then I went and crafted all items I hadn't, which were surprisingly a lot. Like I have to craft 108 items and I only had crafted 32. Granted, other versions of the same item also count towards this, so that inflates the number quite a lot. I also had to complete some side quests to unlock the fabrication recipes for different items, most notably the Gravity Hand from the Half-Life quests and the Silver Hand from the Cyberpunk quests. Okay, the last 2 items I have to craft for the trophy to pop. And let's do it. 1. Confirm. Homosexual. I said to trade with some porters to earn the trophy any porter in the storm. On the bottom of the central region there is a quest in the Timefall farm to unlock the ramp structure. I went and I did it, since that was the last structure I needed to build to get the trophy Master Builder for building at least one of every type of structure. I then upgraded that ramp to get a trophy Trailblazer for upgrading all types of structures to the maximum level, and at last I had only one delivery to complete to get the trophy Growth of a Legend and get the platinum Greatest of Great Deliverers with it. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. Es Growth of a legend.
Doubt a guy like you needs help from a guy like me, but
Greatest of great deliverers.
if you want.
Oh my goodness. This was probably, no, this is actually not probably, this was the worst platinum journey I have had so far. Not that I have had many, but goddamn, I'm probably not going to play this game ever again. Great story, of course, the actors were great, the characters were great. I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed the narrative, the vibe. The music was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see ya in the next one.
Oh